Hey guys, it's Solomon again from the BC Elite Real Estate Group, and today's topic is going to be about the cost of living in Surrey, BC. Our topics are usually all about living in Vancouver. You've likely heard of the housing crisis within the city.
Vancouver residents are using hashtag #Don'tHaveOne to protest soaring real estate prices. So why is it so expensive to own a home in this Canadian city?
There is a shortage of affordable housing in Vancouver. As such, people are looking outside of the city limits for places to rent and call home. Surrey is one of the prominent places for renters to consider due to its relative proximity to the downtown area. In downtown Vancouver, you can expect to pay $2,200 for an average one-bedroom apartment, and that price jumps to $3,000 for a two-bedroom unit. However, in Surrey, the average cost for a one-bedroom unit is $1,400 per month, and the average price for a two-bedroom one is under $2,000. These figures represent a 30% discount from what you could expect to pay living in downtown Vancouver. Now, fortunately, suburbs like Surrey are significantly more affordable when it comes to housing costs. The average detached home costs about $1.2 million, which is about 50% less than what you would pay in the city of Vancouver. Similarly, townhomes and condos cost about $603,000 and $400,000 respectively. Now, both of these home styles are about 50% less than what you would find in Vancouver as well. Given that Surrey is reasonably close to Vancouver's downtown area, typically people find that the trade-off in affordability is well worth the extra commute time to get into the city's core. To understand how much lower the cost of living in Surrey is, we need to compare Vancouver across multiple categories. Grocery costs. While the data on grocery costs within Surrey is a little bit sparser than in other areas of the greater Vancouver area, the estimates on Numbeo show that people who live in Surrey should expect to pay less in groceries than in the downtown area. For staple items like eggs, milk, cheese, and water, Surrey is about 10% cheaper than Vancouver. It's not a significant savings, but the fact that your dollar goes further when it comes to food costs in Surrey is a welcome bonus. Dining costs, let's talk about that. So much like with grocery costs, residents of Surrey may save a little bit dining out compared with people in Vancouver. Surrey is a home to quite a few well-reviewed restaurants, including the Old Surrey Restaurant, the Tap Restaurant, and the Afghan Kitchen. Each of these places is incredibly well reviewed on Google Maps, and if you're looking for a good food at relatively affordable prices, Surrey is a fantastic choice. The cost of mid-range meal will be closer to $15 instead of $20 that the same meal might cost in Vancouver. Now, similarly, a meal at a fancy restaurant might cost 10% less in Surrey, and one shouldn't expect the food to be significantly cheaper. Utilities. The cost of basic electricity, water, and other utilities for a 915 square foot apartment, for example, in Surrey is estimated to be about $105 per month. Now, by contrast, the estimated cost for services for the same size apartment in Vancouver is about $80. Therefore, one should expect Surrey to have a higher cost of living when it comes to core services that every home needs. Let's talk about the gas prices, and the gas in Vancouver is expensive. BC frequently has some of the highest prices in the country, with costs exceeding $1.50 reasonably. And the time of this writing and the time of this video, the average price per liter in Vancouver is $1.57. Surrey is a little bit less expensive. Again, at the time of this video, there are stations in Surrey where people can fill up for as low as $1.36 per liter. Saving up to 20% per liter is desirable, of course, and it helps keep Surrey more affordable for families who are more likely to need and make the use of cars. The median income. Vancouver was low considering how costly rents and home prices are. The income reported is $72,000 approximately, well below the amount needed to support a $2.2 million detached home. The median household income, according to Townfolio, another cool website in Surrey, is $77,500. Given the fact that housing is quite a bit less expensive in Surrey as compared to Vancouver, this median income means that most people will find it much easier to make ends meet in Surrey. Property taxes. So property tax rates in Surrey, BC are quite a bit pricier than in Vancouver. The tax rate within Vancouver is $2.56 per 1,000 of the value of which the city assesses your home. So if the municipality believes your home is worth $1 million, then your property tax will be about $2,560 for the year. And now, since the average home value in Vancouver is $2.2 million, the average property tax bill comes to about $5,600. That's a steep price to pay to live in your home every single year. Now in Surrey, residents pay $3.19 per 1,000 of assessed home value. While this is more in effect, residents of Surrey pay less overall. The average detached house is only $1.2 million, so those residents will pay $3,800 annually on average. However, the average cost of a condo is just $400,000. So those residents will pay a mere $1,276 per year in property taxes. All right, let's talk about commuting. So assume you live close enough to the Expo Line extension of the SkyTrain, you can take that into work if you work downtown. Otherwise, you'll have to plan on taking your car. Now, if you do keep a car, then you'll need to plan on paying for gas, insurance, registration, and so on. So if you decide to take the SkyTrain instead, then you should expect to pay an average of $5 to commute each way. And you can save some additional money by purchasing a monthly pass. Childcare costs. So for families with very young children, the childcare costs of Vancouver have quickly become unaffordable. It now costs an average of $1,400 per month to put an infant in childcare within the Vancouver city limits. By contrast, the estimated childcare expense of Surrey are about $1,000 a month, although some places will be as low as $800 or $900. While $1,000 a month is still pricey, it's still a much better deal than putting your child in the Vancouver childcare facilities. So if you're willing to do the drive that takes from Surrey to work downtown, then you may also wish to consider Langley or Pitt Meadows. These places have similar affordable characteristics in terms of drive and housing affordability and are quite family-oriented communities. Now, I have done videos on these other communities, so don't forget to check those out. And again, I'm a local real estate agent and I work all the way from Vancouver to Chilliwack, Fraser Valley, the Tri-Cities, so I can definitely help you out. You can reach out to us. We get lots of people messaging us wanting to know about the different costs of living and the prices out here for homes. So reach out to us, and the number is 778-655-7999. You can text us there, or you can visit our website, searchbcrealestate.com. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one.